Am I the asshole for losing my shit with my half sister after she started talking about my mom owing her? It smells good in here. I think I smell some tea. My half sister via my dad reached out to me after he left her foster care 18 months ago. Hold on. That was really fast. People usually introduce themselves in the beginning. Am I the asshole for losing my shit with my half sister after she started talking about how her mom owed? Okay. My half sister via my dad reached out to me after she left foster care 18 months ago. Dad and her mom lost custody of her when she was a baby, and she went to the system. I was 7 at the time, and my parents were divorced after Dad got her mom pregnant with her. Neither shaped up enough to take her back, and none of her bio relatives want her, at least the ones that were approached. That makes me so sad. I'm so sorry. Dad was estranged from his family, so no idea if they actually heard from anyone related to CPS. Back then, my mom was approached and told the social worker she would not take my half-sister. She told me about my half-sister and her being in foster care and let me know that one day my half-sister might want to contact me. Okay, so this person doesn't know their half-sister, like, at all. That sucks. She backed off and we started getting to know each other like strangers were. A few times she asked about my life and my childhood and my mom. One thing she focused on a lot was whether my mom had other kids. When I was 13, Mom took in one of my cousins, her niece, and her nephew after their parents died. My sister was always so weird about the recently brought back. This person who wrote this is making this a little confusing to read. My sister was always so weird about that and recently brought it back up and just wanted to know what I thought about it and whether Mom needed time to consider it. I told her that wasn't really something we needed to talk about. She went off saying, of course it wasn't. And she called my mom a bitch and said she let her go into the foster system and rot and separating us. When a few years later, she could take on 2 kids because they were related to her. I'm confused. She started saying that my mom owed her better than that, seeing that she's my sister. Okay, but I'm trying to figure out. Hold on. My half-sister via my dad reached out to me asking if she left the foster care system. Dad and her mom lost custody of her when she was a baby. She joined the system. I was 7 at the time. Parents got divorced after Dad got her mom pregnant. Okay. I was 7, and at the time my parents were divorced after Dad got her mom pregnant. Okay, so that this person's mother is not the same mother. They share the same father, and that's why they're half siblings. And that's why the mom said she's gonna reach out to you someday. Okay, I get it. I lost my shit with my half sister and told her my mom did not owe her anything and said she was not my mom's kid. Okay, yeah. And my mom would not have been the right person to raise her since she was born from a dad's affair baby. Yeah. She should be looking at her bio relatives to be mad at. She should, because it's on the father's side. And if she really wants to blame people for letting her go in the foster care system. My half-sister said that she had every right to feel like my mom failed her and should have stepped up. But she wasn't your kid. She said she was a baby and went through hell her entire childhood in the system. Okay, but that's not the mom's responsibility. It was your father and their mother. Why are you not mad at your own bio mom? I don't get it. Why are you mad at the not stepmom, but why are you mad at your half sibling's mom? That's weird. She told me I was an ass for yelling at her, an even bigger one for defending my mom. Am I the asshole? No. What the hell? OP has offered the explanation of why they think they might be the asshole. I lost my shit with my half-sister. Reasons for that might be not good ones, given that my sister isn't even 20 yet. She doesn't have anybody else in her corner. She has no family in her life. I'm really sorry about that, and that isn't fair, but it's not relevant, okay? Like, there's a lot of people with sad stories, and it sucks, but your mother is not relevant to her story. Your father is. She should be mad at him. She should be mad at her bio mom, not your mom. That makes no sense. When I was mad at her, I likely made her feel abandoned again because I didn't speak with her more compassion. Fuck that. Look, again, I understand, but she needs to have a mental understanding that your mother is not her biological mother. And worst of all, your mother literally had to deal with her own trauma of her husband having an affair, which was your father that you guys both shared. I understand the compassion thing, but you have a right to be mad. She's acting entitled over something and somebody that doesn't owe them anything. She's just thinking of herself. I also probably showed her how much I don't care that my mother didn't raise her. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You were literally just defending your mom because she was trying to put a weird entitlement. That's something she clearly holds on to and would have been a better option. Overall, she's still a kid in many ways and had a rough life, and I feel like my response was too much. No, it wasn't. Not the asshole. This is the top comment. Your mom owed and still owes her nothing. Plus, she's probably hurting from the affair too. That's what I said. She was in no way of your mom's responsibility. That's what I said. I understand why she would choose her cousins. Because it's not your freaking kid. It's not her freaking kid. Look, it sucks, but damn it, it's not her responsibility. Everybody in the comment, look, I know the foster care system sucks, and it's not fair, and her situation is fair, and honestly, this whole situation is fair, but it's also not fair to your mom either because she had to deal with an affair. She had to deal with her husband, love of life at the moment, screw somebody else. She also had to deal with watching her kid grow up without their sibling and basically their non-existent father. This all sucks, okay? And that little girl needs therapy. This all sucks, but you are not the asshole. You guys comment below what you think.